All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. From the shotgun, Cutler. On the left side, a catch by White. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Cutler to throw on second down. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team. So all right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. One man in the backfield is Gordon. Now a play fake here on first down. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Do you get the sense, Brandon, that people are trying to retire Antonio Gates? They keep thinking this is almost the end of the line, and then he keeps making catches like the one we just saw there.
He's the old reliable, you're right, just one of 9 players in the NFL with 100 or more touchdowns. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. That'll bring up second down. Throwing again, Rivers on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
On third down, Rivers dumps it off to Woodhead. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here's Josh Lambo now for the Charger field goal. And Lambo will put this one through, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So they come into enemy territory. Nice drive to start the game, but they probably wanted 6. They only got 3.
I agree with you totally. That's the expectation. When you get the ball and you start moving it and you're rolling, you think you're going to end up in the end zone. But they should be happy with the 3. A good way to get things going here in this game.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Second down following the run.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. And partner, a nice little connection there on the corner route.
The receiver set it up perfectly, worked his way inside, and then broke it back to the outside for the completion.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's got some space here. A strong running. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
In scouting parlance, if you really like the player, they ask if you're going to pound the table for him. Well, when Todd Gurley came out of Georgia, I stood on a table and did backflips. Even with the knee injury he suffered his last year there, I thought he was one of the best runners I'd seen come into the game since Adrian Peterson.
They go play action here on first down. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. It's a gain of 17 that time. And it'll be first down, Cowboys.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They fake the handoff. Hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he's going to get this inside. So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge. See you next time. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Finding time. And Jones has it over the middle. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And going over the middle here to Curley. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for, but there's always next time. We'll see you next. From the gun, here's Stafford. It's complete to Jeremy Curley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Out of the gun, Stafford. Surveying the field. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time. All right, the challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's solo. Peterson alone in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there. Second down. And on 2nd and 10 now. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you talk about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Over the middle here to Rudolph. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Vikings. Bradford now to throw on first down. He's got time. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And complete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Here's Bradford. And finding and he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new. They go play action here on first down. He's got time in the pocket. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A first-time Pro Bowler from 2015, Fletcher Cox, in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work. All right, I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. A reminder coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before that. Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson, the 20. Touchdown. Vikings. Nice job. Congratulations defeating the Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge. right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team, go earn your keep. The third quarter starts with a run from Anderson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Simeon now to throw. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Simeon finding time. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, he almost had a great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through. And this game is not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. And they'll try to fire up the running game with C.J. Anderson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Another tote here for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Anderson. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And incomplete here on 3rd down.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. From the gun, it's Brady. It's caught outright, Amendola. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try it. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. It's caught. Stills, right side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now it's Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete. His tight end, Jordan Cameron, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
Drops it off to Ajayi. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Tannehill now to throw. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now Tannehill. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Defense. Still first down.
And, Charles, in this situation, this is where the word miracle comes into play.
Have to score real fast, maybe throw a jump ball in the end zone and hope for the best.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Tannehill surveying the field. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it. Well, it didn't work out this time, but there's always next time, and we'll see you next time, right? From the gun, here's Tannehill. Sideline throw, that's caught by Landry. It's a gain of 24 that time. And the Dolphins have a first down. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them. Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense. And he lost the football. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys? Tremendous coverage there, just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Here's Brady. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. The one running back is Gurley. Brady going to look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. Made it 6 yards away. And this one's not close. Not even close. Short and to the right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So with that miss, Charles, you have to figure their fate. It might be sealed.
Yeah, you needed 2 scores. So you take the field goal first and then worry about getting the ball back. But that may not matter now.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. 10 yards still left on second down. Now it's Tannehill. It's caught. Cameron, left side. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Obviously a tough spot here. They need a lot of luck to win this game, but still a small chance.
They've got to make sure they get the ball to the sidelines, get out of bounds, preserve clock.
Drops it off to Ajayi. And he's brought down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And now the spike with 36 seconds left to go. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Here's Tannehill. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now he'll spike it here with 20 seconds to go on the clock. Tannehill. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Tannehill now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Griff Whalen, the intended receiver. Now 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. Looking for someone to throw to. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. See you next time. They'll look to throw. There's Baldwin. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking. Second and goal. Defense digging in. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for. Second and goal as the offense looks to try. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. They'll try and run for it with Michael. And he will not be denied. Into the end. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back. And now it's second and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll look to throw.
Offside. Defense. Still third down.
An extra DB defensively here. Big stop needed on third and goal.
He may be a blitzer.
Back to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks. It didn't work out this time, but there's always next time, and we'll see it. Second and goal to go now. They'll run a toss play to Michael. And he's across the chalk into the end. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for, but... They'll run it now out of the gun. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. He's back to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for this. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for. But second and goal. Defense digging in again here. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2. Now third down. And quickly they get to the line. Back to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. We'll see you again. Now Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Sea. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back. Try again. Throwing now is Wilson. And he just chopped that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. This could very well be 4-down territory, but right now we focus on third and goal from the 1. Here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
A 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time. All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. They'll come out in the pistol. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Defense sinking pad and 6. Now Taylor, and this one complete to Hankerson. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Let's go!
They go back to the ground with McCoy. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
But we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
2 plays in a row, the defense won, stacking up the running game. They've got to feel good about themselves, but something has to be in the back of their minds. Are we being set up for something big? They've got to be careful.
Third and long, it's Taylor. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So on fourth down, here comes a field goal unit for the Bills, led by Dan Carpenter. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. There he goes, left side. The 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Fletcher Cox in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On the counter, here's McCoy. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. Here's Taylor. He's got time. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's third down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And this is caught by Watkins. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Didn't work out this time, but there's always next time. the gun, it's Taylor. Man open right side, it's the tight end Clay. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Now Landry. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
To throw, it's Brady, and they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Trying to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage. I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there? Yeah. Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1990. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they'll get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Here's Taylor to throw. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Fletcher Cox breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw is Taylor. Shakes off the sack. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Landry now on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. And that's why you see so many teams play a 3-4 defense, because that set gives you a lot of flexibility about where to bring pressure from, and it's hard for an offense to pick it up. Left side, right side, up the middle, especially with some really flexible linebackers.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now on second down, this is Gurley. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because then you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
A really nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Larry Ridley. Larry will have highlights and analysis of this first half. I'm guessing mostly defensive highlights that we will see.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. No touchdown scored yet so far.
Yeah, none whatsoever. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Brady to throw on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get...
But that's a catch he should have made. And Graham's got it over the middle. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. It'll be a 49-yard attempt. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And able to find Graham, complete. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. A big play there on the fake field goal. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal.
Obviously, the minimum goal of any fake is to get a first down. I think, truthfully, when you're going for a fake, you're going for the big shot. You're going for the big play. But in this case, they got more than a first down, and now they're really set up.
Yeah, they got a big play out of it. You're right. Now they're knocking on the door. We have hit halftime. Still, nice job. Congratulations defeating the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. All right, the challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team. Here's Hyde as they begin on the ground. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for. From the gun, Gabbard. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And now it's second down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
On second down, Hyde. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team, go earn your keep. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there to swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the back.
He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. From the gun, here's Luck. A dump off here for Gore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for, but there's always next time. We'll see you next time right here on the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. Out of the gun, Luck. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes. A shotgun snap for Luck. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. They'll come out in the pistol. Throwing his Luck. Drops it underneath to Gore. No gain, and it's second down. It didn't work out this time, but there's always next time. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Here's Luck. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you... Here's Luck. Allen. They'll come out in the pistol.
Because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now Luck. Allen's out of the gun. Luck. He's got it. The tight end, Allen. 7 yards, the pickup on the pit. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back. A shotgun snap for Luck. Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Partner, they're up big. They snap the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, and they add 2 more onto that, they fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
The one running back is Gurley. And they'll give it to him here. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
Gurley again here on first down. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Brady going to look to throw. And left side here, it's Graham. Shreds the tackle, and he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. Now Brady. This will be caught at the 2. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jimmy Graham, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. What? Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Did the same. It smelled terrible.
Too?
And a great spot to start this drive from here. On first and 10, Locke. Over the middle, Dorsett. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, it didn't work out this time, but there's always next time. From the gun, here's Locke. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And down he goes, but he takes... Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for, but... Love. Allen's got it over the middle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for, but... Out of the gun, Locke. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice. A shotgun snap for Locke. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. The completion good for 3. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again. Thanks for playing the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. One receiver left is Hilton. Here's Locke. Finding time. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Well, it didn't work out this time, but there's always next time, and we'll see you next time. Luck now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. His tight end, Dwayne Allen, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Second and 10, Luck again. And he comes back with one complete. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for, but they'll come out in the pistol. From the gun, here's Luck. Surveying the field. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the result. Now Luck. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes. Block. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So second and 10 here. On second and 10, Luck. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Frank Gore there. And that'll make it third down. Defense has set themselves up nicely. Third and 10 now. Throwing on third down, Luck. And able to find Dorsett. And he's going to be out of bounds. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back. Try. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. A shotgun snap for Luck. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. The completion good for 3. Didn't work out this time, but there's always next time. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Out of the gun, Luck. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for, but the great thing about how this works is Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge, you can always restart and try again. We'll see you next time. From the gun, here's Luck. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for, but there's always next time. We'll see you next time. Gore back there is the lone setback. Luck now to throw. Caught left side by Hilton. Luck to Hilton on the hook up there. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. We'll see you again right here on the Madden Ultimate. Here's Luck. Completes it to Moncrief, left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. To throw is Luck. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Second and 10, Luck again. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd down. Luck. And he's got his man Hilton. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Didn't work out this time, but there's always next time. And one receiver left is Hilton. A shotgun snap for Luck. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you... Now Luck. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Fletcher Cox coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
To throw on 2nd down is Luck. Left side, it's Dorsett. The reception good for 7. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for, but... Out of the gun, Luck. Going up top. And they went big on 1st down. Proves unfruitful. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? In this case, they managed to get it done.
Back to throw. Luck. They go with a screen to Gore. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. We'll see you again right here on the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. From the gun, here's Luck. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again. Thanks for... One receiver left is Hilton. Here's Locke. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Now Locke. Allen has it, left side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the third. Well, it didn't work out this time, but there's always next time. And we'll see. One receiver left is Hilton. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Love. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. 2nd and 10, Luck again. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it. So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. See you next time. All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Working from the gun, Manning. He's got his running back, Rashad Jennings. And all the way in, touchdown. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time.
There we go. Nice move. Nice move.
right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Amaro's got it, left side. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for, but the great thing about how this works is from the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. He's got time. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Smith catches left side. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. Five receivers in the game, 4 of them to the left side. Now Fitzpatrick. He's got time in the pocket. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this one off. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again. Here's Fitzpatrick. Complete to Amaro on the right side. Now the ball comes loose. And they have the football and will take. Nice job. Congratulations. Defeating the Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge. All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. Here's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up second down.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting. And he'll take this into the end zone for a green bay. It didn't work out this time, but there's always next time. And we'll see you next time. Flag down, but it's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.